Adam Biggers, and I'm with Roger Christensen, Mott Baseball coach, and CJ Brubaker, Mott infielder. Coach Christensen, you guys are roughly 24 hours away from taking off for your annual Florida spring trip. You did this a few years ago. Now you're heading it. Any difference in that? I know you did it last year as well. What's the difference between being on the other side as a coach as opposed to being a player?
It's a big difference. Preparing, I'm not lifting with these guys. I don't have to physically be ready to go. I have to make sure they're physically ready to go, mentally prepared, and ready to go down there and take care of business.
CJ, last year, about a year ago, you signed with Mott. We caught you actually a little bit ago working out, getting ready. What's your feeling coming into this? I mean, it's a spring trip, obviously, but you guys are going to play some D1 clubs, some nationally ranked clubs as well.
I'm not really too worried. We've obviously spent the entire year together from fall to winter to now. Done a lot of live hitting, a lot of on-field practice, a lot of lifting. I mean, I don't think there's anything to be worried about other than just going out there and playing.
What are, if anything, some of the differences maybe you've noticed through winter workouts as opposed to when you guys got started in the fall? This one's for either one of you.
That's just the lifting regimen that we really use. During the fall, it's not lifting so heavy there. As we are playing consistently in the winter, that's where we bulk up and we add strength. And now it's time to we're going into the in-season lifts now, so it's adjusting so that we are healthy and stay healthy all year.
CJ, comfort level. I mean, now you have a fall ball season beneath your belt. You've played with these guys. You guys are getting to know each other a little bit. What's your comfort level now entering the spring?
Well, in the fall, I was really nervous. I always talk to him about it too during our games, but for the spring, I'm not really that nervous. I'm pretty comfortable. Everyone says they have butterflies for the trip, but I don't really have butterflies. I'm just kind of ready to go down there and just get stuff done.
Has Roger given you guys any back in my day stories yet about the spring trip?
Oh, I've heard plenty enough about Brownie, that's for sure.
Roger, my final question for you, going back to, 5-6 years ago, you were CJ. 7 years ago, you were CJ, getting ready for your first trip.
7 years, yes.
Just kind of circling back and looking at where the program has come since you've played here to today. Now that you're coaching, entering your second year, what's kind of any differences in Mott baseball? Is it still the same thing?
There's not much different. Our expectations when I played here were as high as they are today. We expected to go down there, take care of business, come back with a winning record, which a lot of Michigan clubs do not do, and come back and win the conference. That's what we expected to do. Now, I guess the mental preparation's a lot different. We have a lifting program now in place. Our guys are more prepared now than I could say that we were back in my day. We had talent, but that preparedness on the background side of things in regards to lifting and having our minds and bodies ready to go. I guess I could say I was not there when I was here 7 years ago. It took me a little bit getting to Tiffin, having a lifting program and understanding that extra work that needed to be put in. I brought now to Mott Baseball, and we're going to see the results of that this year.
Well, good luck to you guys. You leave tomorrow, Wednesday, for Florida. How many games is that you'll be playing?
We play 10 games in 6 days down there, so it's coming back 10-0.
10 games in 6 days. That's CJ. Is that other than maybe like a tournament back in high school? But that's not something that you're typically used to. That many games.
Well, for summer ball, we went down there in Florida. We went to Clearwater. We played endless amount of games for the IBC World National Tournament, and it was brutal, but it's really fun, especially since we face teams from Puerto Rico and South America, and we get to play some pretty good teams down there. I think we're playing a couple that are in the top 10, so it's going to be interesting, but I don't think we're going to have any trouble.
Excellent. I appreciate your guys' time. Good luck in Florida.
Thanks.